Yo, welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna do some big progression, as you might have deduced from the stream title, because we have double set action. One of them is the Malice set, that's absolutely gigantic. The other one is the Astraga set, which is giving us gigantic poison bonuses. I also have just a couple of items, you know, AWAS, Rune Word. I actually still have the same rings that I had before. I've done some quests, but still not all of them, like as you can see. So there is some work to be done in this department, oh my god. But other than that, we are doing absolutely fantastic. The build is, I mean, with this amount of investment, it better be good, to be honest. And yeah, we're just gonna get to, we're level 129 already, so we're gonna mostly just get to 130 and then do those dungeons. I want to do those first, because as much as I can delay Yoshari Sanctum, I'm probably gonna do that, but I can't do that forever, since it's a really big damage bonus with +1 all skills and like 10% spell damage and res and attack rating and all that jazz. So you know, we can't really delay it forever, but I'm gonna try. I'm also kind of getting the playstyle a little bit more nailed down as to how to actually play this build, because it's not as much, I mean, at least for higher tier stuff, it's not as much just run around aimlessly and let Pestilence do everything as it was, and it's not that strong as, for example, Bad Druid when it comes to AoE clear, because that build is just insane for AoE. But for single target though, this build is really good. Like, we're gonna get to, oh, no, I can new game. Once we're gonna get to Riftwalker 3, you're gonna see how this build is actually kind of good when it comes to single target. We still need a lot of stuff, so we're obviously gonna get to that, but first we need to be 130. And it also means that we're gonna do Void today, and we got first XP Shrine. We are so good at this. So incredibly good at this. Okay. 3 back-to-back shrines? Guys, I think this is gonna be a good stream. I don't know what to tell you. I have an inkling feeling that this might be... that either we might get really lucky, or we just blew our luck in the first 2 minutes, and then it's gonna be a nothing, an absolute nothing. Ooh, belt. Yeah, but it's just regular belt. Never mind. Thought it was like plated belt or something. Oh, 2400, you know, armor on just like a belt like that is actually not that bad. Although not having the +1 physicist is always a bit sad. I found like 4 Eth items, which were like decent bases, all superior, and it just didn't land the 50-50. Or it was oh, we might need that, and we might need that as well. Or it just was like 2 socket chest, and it's like, what am I gonna do with that? Because, you know, you might need a little bit more rune words, a little bit more sockets than that. Oh, Conqueror, yo, getting some big items already. I know you can't see my screen still. I don't know, can we actually fix that? I might have an idea. Let's go to, okay, Elk Rune. We got the Jelk Rune. Where is it? There we go. Jelk Rune. Anyway, let's not discuss in depth what that is. Okay, just keep running until I have the XP shrine. And even though I said that this build isn't really about just, you know, running and everything dying, right now we are running and everything is dying, so... But again, we needed to have the double set for that. Oh my god. Although both of the sets are somewhat easy to get actually. Like, there is no high tier rune words that I'm using right now, which like makes this build alive. Of course I have a high tier rune word, but that could be really easily replaced with a crafted pair of gloves. And I actually have a really good crafted pair of gloves, by the way. And I think that's actually higher damage, like when you're looking at just the raw damage. But my pair of gloves has +1 max res, and it gives me a ton of strength, which is damage reduction, and armor actually. Like we have almost 600k armor. Because I realized that, you know, you can just use Deathlord, and that gives me like almost 400k armor right now. So that's why we are super easily cruising compared to the dying every 2 minutes that was yesterday's gameplay. So I'm really sorry that yesterday was really fucking scuffed. Maybe it would have been like a lot easier if I used Deathlord already yesterday. So maybe this isn't as bad as I showed it yesterday. So, you know, it could probably work a little bit better. There will be a quick lobby restart. Okay, cool. Good to know. Core rune, yo. First great rune, and it's not even useless. That's fucking pog. Let's go. Like, the single target is kind of okay, actually. Especially when they're standing next to a wall. For some reason, more of the projectiles are guaranteed to hit the boss. And that can really show where you can somehow bait the boss next to a wall. You're gonna have like not double DPS, but pretty clear to see that your damage will go up from that. Like when they are just in the open, especially with like other enemies seemingly intercepting projectiles. Compared to that, a wall is your biggest friend with this build for single target. So make sure you love your walls enough. Show them some love, please. And the fact that you can just tank these bosses is pretty cool also. Like for the most part, all builds have at least one of them, which gives them a really hard time. Because... okay, never mind. Just pick that amulet up and server shut down in 10 seconds. Cool. Didn't they just say that the games won't be affected? Or I guess that's different. I guess I have reading comprehension issues. Very much possible though. So yeah, as I was saying, there is most builds that have some issues with at least one of the bosses from here. Because either they can't take this much fizz damage, they cannot kill the boss fast enough so that they, or you know, the poison really gets to them. And this build just handles all of them like really well. Like, let me activate my... ooh, Rip Starring. So see, we're just standing still in that. And that's the wrong spiked shield. God damn it. Could have made big money with that. Could have made some big money. Also, this is 7 minutes, and we have all of the bosses, and we have most of the zone cleared out. That's actually not a terrible pace, to be honest. Like on bad druid, you can do like 6.5 minute full clears. On bow Amazon, which is the fastest, I think, at least from my experience, you can do like very close to 6 minutes or even under 6 minutes. full clears, but that you're gonna have like nothing to pick up in the whole thing, or you just focus on clearing and then any items that you might have missed in the meanwhile. But yeah, the base set is really strong actually. Like, some of the items give incredible bonuses. And for the most part, it's not only the survival, like not only the damage that gets solved by having the 4-piece set, is survivability is insane. For example, the weapon has 100 life on kill. Incredible. Like, that's just such a huge bump to recovery, especially when you are in a very field area like this. The helm has the 118% bonus defense, and it's not like huge, but it's still like around 20% on like lower levels of what one of your biggest defense bonuses is. So it's very valuable. This just gives a bunch of strength and energy. You get 1500 flat strength, 400 life, plus 2 max res from the 4-piece set. Incredible. Also, we are pretty much solved when it comes to elemental pierce. When we go outside, we can see it's 158, and that's enough for like Odyssey and even. You would need like 170 for some other higher tier bosses. We're not gonna get to 199 just yet, because that's kind of pointless, I think. Like, we're not gonna do Samael anytime soon where we would need 199. So we're kinda kept on that. 400, exactly 400 spell damage. Looks good. I could use some more spell focus, but that's just because I don't have a lot of good crafted jewels. Like, obviously that's also gonna get fixed at some point. Why did I pick this up? And I don't even think I have all of my signets and stuff like that. So we have a lot of ways to go. I need the belt, thank you, because we're gonna, once we can get to 135, we're gonna try to get the Dollar Aegis as well. Now I'm actually gonna focus on it and not like usually in other seasons where I'm just kind of like, that's whatever, I don't need to focus on it. And then at like 143, I'm like, maybe I should have it. It's a really good item to have. Like, it's a really powerful charm to just completely ignore. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And I think that's it. Not that I will use shrines anytime soon, but just, you know, just in case. We can also pick this up finally and see how level 130 Duncraig is. I completely forgot about it, by the way, because it's just completely escaped me. Where should we start? There is so much to do, so much to see. So what is wrong with taking the back seats? Said one very famous, very good artist, honestly. Let's just do Riftwalker 3 first, you know, why not? I mean, if we can do it first try with the bonus upgrades, then that kind of shows that the build is not bad. Again, with the amount of investment I have, it should crush it. But at the same time, of course, that was just evil. We're not gonna get the upgrade for the first try. Maybe second try. So at least I don't have to pay attention for keeping one of those dumbasses alive. And I should have brought mana potions. That's the thing you need to pay attention to with this build, is you not only need to buy life potions, you also need mana potions, because mana recovery is it's a bit ass. But at least you have really good regen, regardless of what you're doing. And you know, 45 damage avoid is just premium. Like, that's can't really beat that, no? Maybe if you're an assassin, maybe. But we aren't, so there we go, see? Super easy. And maybe we will come back for that a bit later. Right now I just wanted to be done with this very quickly. And we got a free lapstone. Okay, next. Let me be clear. So, a bit of Obama. So let's just do oldie first, then I will do a little bit of voiding. Can I not? Yeah, after oldie is done, we can do Visjun, because I didn't really bother with Visjun. First of all, I didn't have 600,000 armor. And second of all, I usually just wait with Visjun until I can actually have the oldie charm, and that just gives me Purify naturally. That's just, I don't know, that's just much more comfortable than ring swapping, because I don't like that. That's just not really my style. That's amazing. That was a very wrong way to put that portal. And again, this is relatively quick too. Like compared to 130, this is amazing. S tier stuff. Okay, maybe not S tier, but you know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? That shrine is definitely not distracting to be just in the middle of the screen. Don't forget your portals, because you might end up locking yourself out, and you don't want to do that. You very much don't want to do that, and I died. Fuck. No upgrade for me. Not like we need it, but still. Just talking about this, like just mentioning it, kind of brought that death upon myself, didn't I? And it's a much more comfortable 800, like 8600 HP. I think that's a bit better. And I forgot to move. Also, it's very important with this, like when you're actually actively using Torment, it's important to go for like high frames, as in high hit rate frames, high attack speed frames. Look, he's next to the wall and he's melting. Oops. Try to only lure one of them here. Or whatever. It's fine. Also, you don't only have... fuck's sake. It's really difficult to see in the snow. You don't only have single target for one. For like a one mob, you have... Like your single target is just a bit more concentrated AoE. But it's still like it's gonna take out anything that's in that range. Okay, see, now I could see that. I've opened my eyes. It's not even that, it's like I opened my third eye, I opened the first two. There's so many items here, that's oh boy. I hate this the most, especially in hardcore, but it's like, oh my god. See, and he moves around and he still eats a lot of the projectiles, so it's just so good. So compared to yesterday, I come around a bit, and I kind of enjoy the build now. Although, if would be a bit nicer if it didn't need this much setup, but this is pretty self-farmable. Like it just, if you are not rushing like me, you you can absolutely put this together on your own. And we can also kill the Adriams. Like, we can just stand here and just smash him. In every sense. We are kind of a freak here, honestly. Just eating this all up. Yeah, there is no way that sounds good. Okay. Maybe we need a bit more life on hit. But honestly, I haven't played a lot of builds that can just stick to him this much. Again, the best would be if he would just stand right next to a wall. But it's gonna be like a 2 minute oldie altogether. Oh, like that's too good to be true. Even faster than 2 minutes. That's actually amazing. And we are barely gonna use up all the 4 mana potions that we have brought. Imagine if it just kills me at the very end to just make sure that I don't feel good about this kill. And there we go. See? +2. +1. Fuck. We gotta redo this. Because, you know, I'm not really gonna settle for +1. But first we can do... We can do Vision now, which is great. I don't know if we can be fast enough for trophy upgrade immediately. But I don't think that's gonna be that hard. Hopefully. I mean, for the most part, the biggest enemy of a Vision trophy upgrade is if I get rubber banded back or not. Honestly, like the server makes the hardest part of the Vision trophy. I also should get the heroics of these dungeons because I still haven't done any heroics. And I haven't been here since I got myself the full sets. So we'll see how much it matters. What's the hit rate? 9%. Like that is way better than when I first tried it. They had like a 40% hit rate on me. And we have the life on the kill and the more avoid now, and it's just so good. This is gonna be like a short time while I'm like, you know, just speaking my gibberish as usual. I'm just rambling on how amazing this build is, and then once I get to a more difficult part, I'm gonna curse this build for sucking ass. That's the usual way of doing it. Oh, see? That was such a good shot, actually. I thought I'm gonna completely miss it, but hey, we got it. And it's not even that bad. Is it still the same, just speedrun? Yeah, 25 seconds. Do not die. Okay. I feel like it's good enough. Maybe we can like go for the couple missing stats once we are... Once we are at that point, but for right now we are on the progress train. It's at 25 sec. I'm a bit afraid of running because... Oh, and I might actually need... Yeah, I'll probably need... Wait. It's easy as that, wow. First try. Unironic first try. Okay, now that's done. Where did I put it? There we go. Do we go sleep or void first? Because if we go sleep, then I might need to do Yashari upgrade as well, which I don't know how to do. Let me just check what the bonuses are quickly, because I forgot. Okay. Yeah, Yashari Sanctum is 25% spell damage, which is really hot. Or Astraga, +2 all skills and 20 slow target, which is again amazing. Actually, both of them are pretty good. I think I'm just gonna take Astraga again, because that's just, you know, absolute classic. Classic, and it's much easier to do than Yashari Sanctum. Let's go. I don't even think I'm just gonna... Is there all this kind of Spirit Yoma for sale? Yes, actually. How much? How much is it? Oops. Oldie, let's see. I mean, are you good with 25? Sure. Then the game is 2D D. Just feel free to scoop it up. I think I got that from like a very random place where I was just like, what the fuck? So it wasn't like an expected drop, and it's like, yeah, you know. There you go. Just game fun, I think, right? Yeah, just game fun. I think that should be it. Thank you for the trade. I also got my set, so we are doing big boy stuff right now. Oh, the 130, you know, is not necessarily what anyone would call big boy, but I think we're doing really good. I was thinking on saving up that oldie for myself, but you know, I would much rather get that. Sam, thank you. Have fun with it. I think I will need a better weapon though for me to use an oldie like that. Why am I killing this guy? Just to flex on him, I guess. Like right now, I think it's like a mineral, but that was the easiest I could acquire. And I mean, I'm gonna farm enough. I might as well just get myself the good roll one, like farm it out myself. Let's just try running with honorific weapon. Ooh, that's big investment, right? How are you gonna make up for the all skills? Because that's like a big damage, at least for single target it is. Don't know about. I don't think it does that much for pestilence, but I know it's really big for single targets. See, this is how you instantly die to the boss. God damn it. Like, I would be very interested in seeing that in action. Might be better, we'll see. I mean, if that's like experimenting at least. Not like just seeing what others do and just copying that one-to-one. There is some real innovation going on in the Necro department. Yeah, maybe if I'm not bad, I could get this kill a lot more faster. And I didn't buy mana. Classic didn't buy mana. Oh, like this could definitely be like a really quick Autonacan killer. Actually, farmer. How about that? It's been a while since I had a build which was like actually farming Autonacan. Maybe Spears on. Last season Spears on and like Fizz Crossbow Necromancer. I think on both of them I have more than 150 kill for their season. Oh my god, this is where we die. Or we don't. See? Okay. Lightning and poison. Lame. Cringe. Okay, at least we have it done. Lightning and poison for real though. It's not like I need a fire, but at least be cold lightning. Right, like actually good. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people use Piranha Swarm, which could be really good for farming. Like it's insane poison spell damage. But again, that has no all skills, so I don't know. Do those people just have like a really good femur or something on the swap? Because I don't know if they have the poison pen without that. Like they would most likely need to have Land of the Dead maxed as well, which I don't know how good of an idea that is. I mean, maybe the slow could be really funky. Fuck it, we're gonna try to upgrade it. And my dog is going crazy for something. I don't know what. Sorry if you can hear that. Most likely you can. Sometimes it's understandable because like person is outside, like we got a letter or mail or something, you know. That's fine that she signals that somebody is here outside of the door. But I don't know what happens after like 11 p.m. and she just has the entire village aggroed because she just won't let that go. How did we get hit by that? Bro, come on. That is... Once again, the biggest enemy is the server itself. Can't believe it. Oh, actually, I can. Actually, that is very believable. God damn it. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna kill this guy without actually killing the... Oh, we're gonna... Oh, +1. Ugh. Yeah, never mind. Yikes. Fuck it, dude, it's void in time. I'm gonna void all over the screen. Nope. That's just wrong. I mean, I tried. That's a very good visual demonstration on what not to do. I just ran in, I got my bitch slap out of me, and then I dipped. do the same thing again. I might have brain damage. I don't know about that. Like it's not 100%, but you know, I have an inkling feeling that I might have. Let's go. Every single time. It's so fun. Also, I might need to check for some perfect embers for the pride fight. Now for that is the only good part about getting that lightning. There we go. I checked out my non-seasonal character, by the way, because I remember that had a like full build, and that also had like a really good angelic glove, and most of the 130s, and that was weaker than this character. So we're already outperforming my non-seasonal character. Now what I would like to do is just get out one hit. Just nope. I guess we will auto attack him to death. Oh god, the damage. Oh hell yeah, I got to. Oh, upgrade. +4. It's an upgrade. Let's go. Dude, we are farming. So fucking back. Like I was ever away. Great question, did I pick up the other one? I think I did, okay. Maybe. Did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. What? Holy shit, I'm distracted so easily. And it's like, ooh, shiny item. Let's just ignore the whole point of the dungeon. Do we need to move into these orbs, right? I think that's the play. I don't know exactly, because I think I never specifically looked out for these orbs and he just always died eventually. But maybe it's faster that way. Whoa, okay, chill out, dude. I don't know, he seems to be having fun. I just wing. Okay. This is where I usually just get one-shotted. Yep. Fuck. The lightning is really bad. I don't even know if there is like a fixed strategy other than just corpse running him, or you know, just be ranged. Like, can I remove this curse from myself, or I'm supposed to not have armor and items on? So where the fuck is he at? Dude, show your face. I think I'm just gonna... Right. That's 59. Epic. I wish I could, like, hover these icons and they would actually tell you on what these do. So it doesn't really take a lot of damage. Is that just because I'm bad? I never liked this part. This is like almost the worst part, but there is, you know, the pride. The pride guy. Okay, I would like if he wouldn't corpse explode also. Like, how many times can he do that per corpse? Like, do these actually just not vanish at all? Because I think he reused these corpses, by the way. Which, in terms of necromancy, I don't think that's allowed. Like, I think that's a bit of a rule break here. Pride is easiest. With poison necro. I mean, I'll see. It usually just depends. I know that it sucks on most bosses, but yeah, there you go. Fuck off. Never doing this again. Except for when I need to do this again, but that's gonna be a later time. Ooh. Let's see. There we go. Wow. Epic. And we're just waiting. It's just not get killed, maybe. That's a good idea. That's a decent starter. Oh wait, did they change how it works? Wait, that's really fast. I don't think that's how it worked before. Like, I think it was like some current HP damage, not max HP. Or not like a fixed damage, that is. What the fuck are you, kid? Yeah, I don't think I... Okay, I just not die, maybe? Okay, I died anyway. Can make honor effective on throwing knives at attack speed and life on melee attack and just basic attack that's for big healing. I guess if I wanted to, but I think for the most part just the regen plus the on kill is helping me enough right now. Imagine if I just forgot to go back. Like I had more than a minute and I'm just like standing around. Okay, could you not run around please when you're that low HP, please? Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Okay, he's still really cringe when he's low HP, or not just taking as much damage as he used to, but at least the other parts seem to go a lot faster. Okay. But also all of them in one lockout, that's crazy. That's incredible. I guess we're not gonna need pestilence for this. And we'll see. I will most likely just one-shot Lilith for the first attempt. That's totally expected. But I think with the single targets. Okay, wait a bit. Come here, dude. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to be in that. Anyway, I don't think I think I already missed my upgrade. How much HP she has? Yep, that's a miss. Wait, why did you? Yeah, the damage is pretty okay, all in all. Why is she half HP, actually? And why did I use Pestilence? Are we stupid? Are we dead ass? Ah. Yeah, that Pestilence was really unlucky. Unlucky as I randomly pressed that button. It just happened to be pressed. It's RNG whether the game activates my mouse buttons or not. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, the range on those things is a little bit bigger than it actually appears to be, which I've noticed it most for the Astraga fight. I will actually do it just because I need the upgrade. But like it's like you can see at the like very edge that they are like appearing from here, but visually they are like this is the edge, like here actually. Like even further out for the ones that where they vanish. So it's a bit ass, but you know what? For first attempt, solid try. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for how washed I think this is gonna be. It's actually not bad. Now Astrac is another very fun fight, completely. It's actually not that bad. You know what? Could be worse. Like just look at the damage. Oh. That is something. Okay, now we just need to control this damage, which is the harder part. Oh, double refills. Each of them is the lowest. And I think stop now, maybe. Fuck. I should stop. Wait, how is he not inside of that? You know, I wouldn't necessarily mind if these had a bit larger activation zones. That's not a good one. Let's go here. Stop. Dancing around. Wait. Okay. So fucking annoying. Okay. That's not it. There are probably better ways of doing this. And that actually was that. Wow. That is incredible. Dude, the RNG is very on my side today. 2 upgrades in one go. I hate to do this, but well done. It's gotta be my own support here. Fuck, what we gotta do? We gotta do the void steal. Also, did I take the ring off? No, I didn't. Wee woo, dumbass alert. Wee woo. Why did I do that to myself? You know the whatever thing about being the sharpest tool in the shed and stuff like that. That's It's you know, I'm just gonna say that much, and we're just gonna leave the rest behind us. Okay, that was just a warm-up round. I was also watching out if anybody else noticed, and nobody did. So you guys are really bad at backseating me, because I clearly am asking for it actively to backseat me at every moment. Please. No, just we are fine. I hope. So hydration check. Everybody, make sure you're hydrating, because yesterday I had a horrible headache because after stream I was locked in so much I didn't drink at all. And I'm not saying anybody's at fault here again, but you know. You could learn from my mistakes. I think I've said this multiple times. If for nothing else, what these streams are good for is how not to do many things. Including like drinking water, you know, having good habits and whatnot. Fuck's sake, dude. Can I not? Okay. Okay, now that we have that amazing teleport out of our system, let's keep going. I never know when I'm actually going the right way or not in these places. Let's just load up on potions and we're gonna fucking go crazy. And we're gonna actually swap rings now, hopefully. That is the ring that I'm using. There it is. Wait, can my minion attack Lilith? Is it gonna deal damage to it? Starting out with this, thank you. Yeah, my minion is attacking Lilith. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do that, you dumbass? Okay, that's really good. That's just feels great. At least with the Armageddon Bear, you could just, you know, not activate Armageddon. Like that's an option. How much damage do we have? 11k. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I think on the non-seasonal character I had, it had around 10 to 13k damage, but that was without Relentless. With Relentless, I think it was around 10k. So we are big pumping. And actually, we're kind of pumping a bit too hard, as we could see. We need to chill out on the pumps. Okay, let's slow me down then, thank you. Honestly, it's been a good while since since I was this fast with the ring being done and just actually putting up a decent attempts. And I don't think I will use the minion, because even though that 30 pen is pretty good, I just can't take him. Like, that's, if I actually want to do some attempts for trophy upgrade as well, this is gonna suck ass. Yeah. Also, I need way better kiting, which is my nightmare low key. Okay, just get in. What the fuck did she took damage from? Where did that come from? No. I'm going insane right now. I really don't want to buy charms, but I'm heavily considering buying this one. It's not like a... You know what, we're not giving up. That's... Today's stream is for big time progress and we're gonna do this, god damn it. We are not giving up just because it looks really bad right now. It's on a mistake of the ass, but I think I got this. Also, while we're here, let me just get the upgrade as well. Should be dead. Thank you. We just need to kill one of those two, right? Yeah, one is enough. I don't know, she just needs to be completely off screen, and that's nice. You know what? I'm gonna have the Jin out, and maybe first I just focus on just getting the charm, and I'm gonna completely ignore the upgrade right now, even though +2 all skills is kind of gigantic. I just can't do it. This is not really that build right now, and I'm not in that state of mind right now. I could do, maybe I will do it when I'm just getting all my actually pointless trophy upgrades down. Stuff like all the upgrades. You know, just completionism. Oops, wrong way. And I'm fully stashed up. I don't know, like there. That's actually still really close, like dangerously close. How far can it even be? Not far, apparently. That should be good. I mean, I have a lot of time. You... You stupid idiot. Dude, my Teleports are straight up not going through. Just like here, 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 here. No, not good. Holy shit, she's almost dead already. Why did I activate? That's not good. I need to unbind Pestilence. Just for complete safety. I'm not even gonna use it at all. Is that good? Here. She has such a small range on that. Ooh. That's nice. See, that should happen more often. Not like this. That's incredibly ass. Also, I think I'm gonna despawn my Jin as well. Because she's just really fucking low HP. Wait, I can't do that. Okay, that's good to know. Oh my god. Somehow she's on like... What? Wait, is this dealing damage? Is this dealing damage? She legitimately had no other way of taking damage there. Like, okay, what is actually killing her? Do I have any procs? Could this kill? No, but that would be way more damage, right? Dude, I fucking hate this fight so much. I don't think anything else has a proc when it comes to that. There is no way this is it, right? No, because I would see those, but I haven't seen any Punisher bolts. That's an on-kill one. That doesn't work like that. There were some decent attempts there, but for the most part it was still like she took so much damage, but it just didn't seem natural at all that she would be taking anything there. I could even understand if she walked into some like the torment projectiles, but that would have like insta killed her. So I don't think that's necessarily what happened. She's losing really big chunks of HP just randomly. And I know she walked into a couple of those frost orbs. That's I'm not entirely faultless here, but still. I would appreciate if she would do that a bit less, maybe. How about that? I need to have some breakfast at some point, even though it's 12 PM. I haven't eaten anything besides having my morning coffee. Gotta have my morning coffee, am I right? Gamers? Guys, let me... Okay. This place is a bit too scary. Okay, so I'm only gonna have my regen and my armor buffs and nothing else. Just so I know I'm not dealing any other foul damage. There's no foul play at play. That should just be movement speed and poison like poison res reduction. Excuse me, nothing else. Okay. Let's go. So excited. I'm like my eyes are popping out of my head. I'm monitoring her HP so closely. That's bad. Wait, why did they follow so much? Do they follow me or? She's still full HP somehow. That's unexpected. Yeah, they're following me. What? Cool, she got randomly hit by poison. I mean, frost somehow. This fight is so amazing. I don't have words for it, but that's just how good this is. See? She's constantly taking poison damage even though no orbs are outside. Guys, fix this fight for crying out loud. Like, if she would lose HP here, that's understandable because they're clearly visible orbs. Wait, what? How is that not... Okay, YouTube music also stopped randomly. Thank you. So I don't know if it's desync, it's really just the server not being able to communicate positions well enough. But something is absolutely not good with this fight. Still. Imagine if you could just heal her. That would be cool. Yeah, that's a bit too risque. Fuck. Okay, she probably took a fuck ton of damage. Then we got so much further than me. I mean, I played all night. I was up all night with the progress in mind. Just you know, straight up grind set mindset. Oh fuck. He still does double orbs, by the way. Another thing they said they wouldn't do. Like, guys. Why? Just why? That's... Okay, not doing that. I mean, I wanna play a fuck ton of builds this season, so I kinda need to progress a lot. Okay, there's still some hope left. Not a lot, to be honest. Yeah, that's bad. Fuck, why? Why? I'm gonna lose my mind here. Like, such a dog shit fight, honestly. Worse than Yashari Sanctum, probably, just in terms of mechanic. That fight can have a little bit of a rhythm here and there, you know, like it can, I'm not gonna say enjoyable, but it can be fine. I'm gonna be willing to go as far as it can be fine. This is just pure slope. Nah, but still, how the fuck does this happen? Like, why? I wanted to activate Pestilence, even though I have it off field, like off my bindings. Also, where are you right now? Not as in location. Caitlyn. Is that supposed to be the pun here that I was not getting all this time? Why did I not think of that? I'm brain damage. It's fine. Sorry it took me that long. That's probably the most in your face thing, but I don't know. No, I don't do that Uber until I can two-phase it. Yeah, but I mean, I gotta have my teleports, you know. And it's not even the damage is the issue. Like the damage is more than fine. It's just the damage, like the area we deal damage in is actually higher. Like you see those tiny dots here. Like look for this place. Look for this place. Do you see these tiny dots? They deal damage before that. Like those tiny particles are not the first zone they deal damage. So you actually have to space it out way more than what is visible, which is a little annoying. I'm gonna say it, it's a little annoying. But yeah, once I have the charm, I'm not gonna go for trophy upgrade until like level 147 or something. I died. Did I make a portal? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. Cool. Very quick bathroom break. Be right back. Just, 1 minute or something. And we're back to suffer. Let's go. What a fun time to game, honestly. Outside of this boss, the build is really fun. Like it's really good to play, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Outside. I'm currently farming the new dunk rig for an altar so I can make hammer fists. How does the altar work actually? Like I will check it out soon at 1:30. But how do you decide which unique you want to make? Do you need to bring in a base? and it's just gonna turn into to an appropriate melee sork. Hell yeah. That's... You gotta bring a base with an essence. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. And if I remember that correctly, could it also just randomly upgrade it into an SSU? Like, you could just randomly make a llama if you try to make a hammer fist. That sounds good. Or you need some higher level special avatar for that. I think the higher dunk is the only way to do that. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you just get to 130, and then you can make any item you want, given enough time. But yeah, makes sense. Portal here just in case, you know. You purify it, it will spawn the altar, and the recipe will show then currently purify again, then keep the item. Makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Wrong portal. I mean, I have a scroll. I think I made a scroll, hopefully. So I think I can give it a shot once I'm done with this dog shit. I mean, really good dungeon, guys. It's a really fun and well designed boss that has absolutely no issues and no problems, and it's all around just perfect, honestly. So how is it in difficulty? Because I was thinking on just, you know... Dude, stop fucking spamming, okay. Okay, that's less than ideal. Let's see, she has no HP missing. The orbs go out, and she still doesn't have HP missing? Wow. Incredible. Those spirits were very scary. See, some of them went outside of the zone, and she will take damage. She didn't. What? Am I being fucked with right now? What? Is the game having a laugh? Are you having a laugh, mate? Sorry, I can't do a British accent properly. She took a fuck ton of damage there, for some reason. I feel like I shouldn't call it out any time it happens, because it's gonna drive me insane, it's gonna drive you guys insane, and I don't want that. They're just a bit tankier at the first tier. Nice. So that's like how it was with the Library of Fate stuff. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Duh. Okay. No, that's bad. Fuck's sake. Fuck. Can I purify him? Imagine me just spending the next like 3 hours just purifying him to death. So how are you guys doing, by the way? Are you having a good day? You know, is work tough? I mean, it is for the most part. I have a sneaking suspicion that this won't work. I don't know why, you know, but I feel like this isn't the way to do it. God damn it, it was going so good. Like, actually good, and she just decides to unalive herself. Unironic unaliving. Although at least that's a little bit of a relief that it's not the minion I have is gonna kill her. She's just gonna jump in front of the traffic. She's just gonna look headfirst into a wood chipper and then she will just instantly blow up. Because that's what a wood chipper does, it blows you up. I don't know, dude. I'm hungry, I should eat after this. So after doing this, why not can't use Purify? Because then... Do you have it upgraded? Or do you mean specifically just in this context of what I'm doing right now? Because I think you should be able to use it. Also, you get Purify from the Odyssean charm, so you can just use it without a ring. Also, I'm trying out some some streaming stuff, so maybe, you know, putting out the chat boxes into their own windows. And Kathleen, I think I'm happy to announce that you are the #1 YouTube fan right now. That's very amazing. Thank you for being such a good fan, honestly. Props to you. Oh fuck. that's not what I wanted to do. You're the leader of the fans. Pog, that's a huge pog. I would celebrate that. I don't know, open up the 50-year-old champagne that you have in your closet or somewhere. That should be huge. Higher dunk is rough. Rough for DPS or rough for the damage you take? I mean, it's not like it would change either way. And if it's just hard, it's just hard. Damage you take, yeah. But this build is kind of squishy, so I'm not sure how I'll handle it. How is it compared to like Fouts or there's some really cringe layouts? Okay, that's awesome. Even when the map sucks, that's giving me some real hope, you know? You know, we will see. We will see for ourselves. I thought in my head that this boss is gonna be super easy, and apparently it isn't, so... Do you mind explaining what happened here? Like, I'm not really, you know, I'm not in a hurry. I can wait for an explanation. Do you mind explaining why did you die here? To the class? Why are you seeing gigantic green spirits of death floating around and you're like, I'm gonna taste those. Like, fuck. Okay, let's... One singular torment, yep. She is giving me torment right now. She's frying my brain. 100%. Okay, but let's cut the buffoonery for a little bit and let's try that new Duncraig you kids are talking about. I don't know, I had no reason to say that, sorry. So we need any sacred unique and 100k gold. We're gonna use this big fuck ass hammer with a small hammer, and there it is. Barrels, 7,000 magic damage. It's just with big red text. That's, you know, that makes me very happy for what's about to happen. Ooh, I didn't think what base should I bring in. What could be like a good sacred unique that I could actually use on this build? Something where even the tier 1 is good. Does it work for rings? Rings and amulets? That would be fucking crazy. I mean, I could imagine that not working, but you know, if it does, that's big. That's just really big. Any class specifics? Hey! 1 minute for rings, please. For my ring, please. Yep. Oh, you're a founder. Wait, did you sub? Are you a founder? What is this? Sub for 2 months? Holy shit! How did I not know that? Wow. Dude, 1 minute for my ring, please. That's like. Should I just get an Eterna and get a like a follower or something? I'm not finding anything that's actually interesting for me to upgrade. I mean, this could be a really easy way to farm a Piranha Swarm. Which, you know, I would kinda like that. I would kinda low-key dig it. I mean, do I have a ring on me actually? Nice. GG's. Now you can suffer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try whatever. Actually, bring this, you know what? Heroic Dunk Rig, ooh. Fuck, I need to put Pestilence on my bar again. How is my damage? Their damage is okay. I think they passed the damage check. I think they got that part down. They are very nice at that. Thanks, guys, for absolutely murdering me. At least there is no lockout, as usual. How much more HP they have? I think it's not that bad. I could just drop one of these torments, you know. What are these layouts, bro? Where are my gigantic open areas where I can just dodge these guys? I can just run around. Ooh, Desecrated Altar, is that what you mean? This has a chance to give me a unique altar crafting opportunities. I guess there is something supposed to spawn here, right? That's when we get it, right? So we got unlucky. Okay, I can see it being a tiny dopamine hit every single time. I can see that working, yep. Flying Knife, that's not the one that I wanted. Oops. Barrels deal 10 Gorillion damage. So make sure you avoid those. Okay, this looks okay-ish, like a lot of space for dodging. This is a lot of space for dying, so we don't want to do that. What is this? My brother in Christ, what is this? And you can't even teleport over there? Okay, I can see the cringe layouts. I don't think you necessarily meant this, but I can put it in my own cringe category. Wait, that's it? Huh? Oh, there is another altar, okay. Ooh. But that's not what I wanted. There's a gigantic fire arrow and... Am I supposed to use like actual teleport here? Because just blink doesn't have enough range. Because you know, there is probably a fire arrow here for a reason. You know? Now to find my other ring. Good luck, dude. We are wholly on your side. Nope, I guess regular good old blink doesn't cut it. This is ooh. I don't think that was it, guys. Had to be adrenaline rush. It's good. I like adrenaline rush. It's peak speed. Just go ring. Also, did we just... Was this everything? Like, you know, I can see that we'll teleport there, but okay, I have Gitans. Let's try it with that. Because I think it has the same range as teleport, just the difference is the cooldown. So again, go here. Aha! I cracked the puzzle and now they crack my head. Okay. There is another one here. Not here, maybe here. Oh, I can see something. They're not hiding from me, from the greatest detective of all time. See, we got a cold res shrine. Yep. I can feel being rewarded every second. Maybe here as well, we can give it a shot. Okay, I don't know which direction I should point it. Yep. Also, am I supposed to use... Oh wait, treasure goblin. Where the hell are you, buddy? Okay. Sick loot, okay. So am I supposed to look at the minimap because that has like absolutely no information on... Okay, that... Don't ask questions, I don't have answers for how the fuck I survived that. Golden chariot, wow. I don't have space, wow. I still don't have space because it's a fuck ass gigantic shield. Very ominous circle. Nice. Oh, I'm seeing things. It's schizophrenia active. See, this is why it would be so much nicer if I had that dumbass teleport skill, but no. Lilith has to sewer slide. Has to unalive herself. Holy shit, how can people say these words, by the way? And like unironically use them, it's pure torture. Sewer slide, that's actual 5,000 IQ. Okay, this place is a bit bigger than I was, you know, expecting it from that main like, bleh, whatever. Also, I might have missed another altar somewhere. What I liked most about Library of Fate is most of the layouts were somehow square, like you could know where you're going, and I died for the first time. That took longer than expected. Heroic Dunkrig, that sounds so epic. There it is. And what do you guys think the chances of it being upgraded and actually not, you know, just poofing are? Like, is it like a 10% chance? Or do you think it would be lower? Another one. Let's see how rare these are. So what is the 5th one, I think? Am I supposed to stand in that explosion? That tiny little sparkly thing? And that's when I craft? Is that how are we supposed to play this game? Because so far I've seen where it explodes and then it just disappears without any explosion, so I don't know if my intuition is getting me towards the solution or not. Very mysterious. Very dead. Pretty much dead. Couldn't be deader than this. Okay, let me just free up some space. Oh, we need to upgrade that, equip that. Don't think I'm gonna be using this without the phase res. Oh, there's a bunch of garbage on me. And that's all, okay. Nope, not this. Just because it's a little bit easier to store scrolls there rather than gigantic uniques. Although we have 700k armor, they still have 18 hit chance. Lilith's Legion, yo. Guys, I think that's a good item, right? Oh, Lilith's Legion, never mind. That's not good. I was thinking on the belt. Has a chance to unlock unique crafting opportunities. What does that mean? So I guess there is something that's supposed to spawn. Okay, is it gonna despawn immediately? Or I'm just gonna die? Yeah, it just despawns. Guys, please, just fix those stupid goblins. sacred weapon or armor. Okay. Once per game. Nice, so that's what's supposed to happen. Okay. I think I have an essence. I made one yesterday because I didn't know what it was. And just to make sure that I'm getting the thing I wanted. Holy shit, I was fucking going crazy. Okay. What build am I gonna play next? That has to be decided first. I was thinking on some sort of. Oh wait, we can get a dart thrower. So I can do some magic finding shenanigans. Okay, let me just set up my filter for that. Okay, and I'm gonna look for that crossbow. The good thing is we can also just come back for it. Movement speed saved my life there. Although I'm not sure how much it is comparable to the amount of times my movement speed killed me because it caused me to desync, but you know. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Also, that was really good, like it's really simple. It's probably a bit more rare than like can imagine that I got a little lucky here. I can imagine that I died a little bit there. But you know, that was surprisingly simple, and we can just make a regular sacred unique. Okay, maybe I can get a base here. Just running the weaker version, you know, because I'm so good at this game. I can just crush the base, maybe. I mean, it is 100% expected me from here to also die somehow. We'll see how I manage that. Ooh, Arcane Crystal. And I picked up everything but... And I think on hired... Another SSU, okay. Also, I'm gonna skip this song as much as I would love to have it. YouTube doesn't like that. YouTube doesn't like it when I have fun. Just cringe. I mean, I would really appreciate if I had like the faintest idea of where the fuck I am when I'm in the desync tornado. That would be nice. Because I'm like so disoriented of me just being rubber banded and teleported back and forth. But in the meanwhile, the enemies have like 100% true sight of where I am currently, and they are sniping my ass with barrels. Reflex bow, that's not what I need. Also, I'm gonna do some stuff with the recording type, so you can actually see the D2 stats notifier, because right now I'm just talking to myself more than usual. As you know, that's what like a live stream is, when I'm talking to myself and maybe even others. Level up, yay! Okay. 31, 31, and I have 23 stat points. Hold the fuck up. There we go. It's so nice that I'm like relatively easily reaching the energy like breakpoint or something, but I don't really need to care about it, and I can just strength max, and it's both giving me armor and actual damage reduction. Okay, am I gonna get anything though? Let's golden chariot again, the biggest possible item. It's a whole door. Like that one. Oh, Darth Vader, there it is. There it is. And now I need to not use my teleport because it's set up relatively close to the. Talk to myself all the time, and I don't even live stream. That's just, you know, that's just casual deranged behavior. Nah, that's. I don't mean that. Sometimes you are your own best person to talk to, you know? Like sometimes you just have some shit to say that you are your most appreciative of that. And honestly, that's beautiful, man. That's just life. Good. Maybe you should try live streaming then. It's gonna do wonders for you. Okay. I didn't bring the essence. So I guess it's gonna be the same as if I've killed a boss recently. Or am I gonna have to have it in here? I mean, we'll see. Huh? And we got a treasure goblin. Yeah, we got a blue little stuff. Blue? You guys can't see it, but this is absolutely not blue. I'm gonna show you what color this is. That might actually have brain damage, now that I think about it. So nice, we have a deterministically made a sacred unique item. Absolute cinema. Guys, this is huge. Holy shit, now we can like relatively reliably form out set items from the mirror temple. We can reliably make sacred unique items, even though it takes a bit of time. And once you have a stronger character, you can probably somewhat deterministically make like even better uniques. That's fucking fantastic. Even though I'm shit talking about the, you know, void fight not working properly and stuff like that, but this is genuinely so good that they are keeping with the bonus stuff. Like I'm blown away actively. I'm not gonna keep this though. There is just no point in using that. Is this good? Madavk. Let's just call it Madavk. Last trade was 3 months ago and it was 30 TG. I don't think this shield is worth it. I think it's going into the essence factory. So I think I died in the in the heroic dunk race, so we can probably have a little bit more to clear. Although I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of just like the base area. Like I guess you're getting more sacred uniques and more uniques in general, but I don't know, some of these places are just very, very closed in, very narrow, and it's like not that good to play around with the barrels, which deal 10 gorillion damage. Base attack rating 125%. I guess that makes sense why they have a really, really guaranteed chance to just whoop me. What quest do we need? Essence upgrade. I'm definitely not doing Lazarus today. That's a big no. But we kinda do heroics. Kinda have to. And Legion as well. But before that I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna, you know, 5-minute break, and then we're gonna continue. So just get yourself some snack, refill your water, you know, if it's possible. Stretch around, you know, just do one of these. Just make sure you have your blood flowing into your legs, you're not getting atrophied because you're sitting 16 hours in front of your PC every day, you know, just the usual. Be right back. Whew, sorry, I'm back. That was a very long 5 minutes. I didn't intend to go for that long, but look at these sandwiches. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. Also, Bird of Prey 19, thank you for the follow. Hugely appreciated. Oops. I just I just smeared like sandwich sauce all over my mouse. That's gonna be don't do that. Okay, give me a sec, just doing something on the side. Just doing some very important stuff on the side. And I honestly don't know what to go next. Like I have some keys, right? I have some rift keys. We can do those. I also gotta wait a little bit until my food is manageable in terms of heat, because they just got out of the oven. I mean oven as in like I have a sandwich maker. It's just so good. Like I don't know where I would be without it. Maybe that's a little too much, you know. Sandwich maker isn't necessarily saving my life, but it do be good though. Okay. So let's get back to where we sort of kind of left off. And let's see how hard lab is. Also, do I have enough damage to just kill these guys by walking past them? The answer might be a no, honestly. Like I think I need to use Torment for clear. Which, I mean, I was mentally setting myself up for. To the fact that we will need Torment. But, you know, I was hoping it would be much later on. Like tier 6 labs or something. It is fine. It's okay. Oh, Navigator. Prepare to get one-shotted by this. So, he really likes to stand next to walls, so we're gonna have nuclear damage against him if he likes to stay in one place for like 2 seconds. Just look at that, it's next to a wall, and that instantly, and we got a Rift Stone 5, and we got dead, we got deaded, we got died. But that was pretty good damage